Hello everyone, Zara in the house, and today we're back with another episode of War of the Vision Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. I am still on holiday. I still have about a week to go until I'm back at my usual residence. And I've been enjoying myself a lot so far. I've been doing all sorts of activities, and I don't know, kind of feel bittersweet about going back. Nonetheless, let us focus on today's content for World of Vision Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Today it is, let's consider this the second week of June. First things first, challenge board. You'll notice that we have a new summon slash vision card this time around, which is featured, and that is Carbuncle. Carbuncle has, as a summon, has the ability to bestow reflect on your team, which will actually reflect enemy spells back at the caster. So it's gonna be quite strategic in regards to PvP and other content where you might face magic focused team, and equipping Carbuncle as an Esper will certainly give your team the advantage. Moving on to the summons. We have the standard banner for Carbuncle, and I don't recommend anyone pulling for this. That is because we have the 5 steps for Carbuncle, and this will guarantee its acquisitions, Carbuncle, Esper, and Vision card, on the 5th step. I want to have a look at the stats for the card, and the card will provide to the whole party light unit missile attack resistance up by 20, light unit spirit up 8, and at level 99 it will most likely provide light unit defense debuff resistance up 40. It's pretty good. Those are some decent stats for your light teams. And the bestowed effects are Magic up 10, Defense up 10, and Evasion down 5. Sounds like it's pretty good for a tank. Tank for Defense up 10, or a mage as well, such as Mastery. What else? Maybe Sakura, I would say. And I would consider giving this to Ramza as well. And the vision ability recovers HP to a single target and raises their CT by a fixed amount. Moving on, we have a 5 UR vision cards guaranteed, and you can retry this by once. This is kind of standard nowadays, and like I say in other videos, if you don't have many vision cards, do consider this because you get 5 UR vision guaranteed. However, the drop rates are all the same for everyone, so do consider that. So if you have a low number of UR vision cards and you need to increase your number of vision cards, certainly do go for this banner. So yes, as I mentioned, they're all the same. There's no rate up despite having Carbuncle featured at the front and other very sought after cards. We then have another recurring banner, which is EX Job Release banner. I usually would stay away from these, even though there are some very nice alluring tickets such as the Blossom of Paradise. You're getting that Blossom of Paradise for 4,000 Visual, and I personally would advise against doing such thing. Similarly, this is also a big visual grab. I don't see the point of spending this amount of visual for items that can be acquired elsewhere. And other than that, we have other recurring banners, and we have now what seems to become the norm. That is a guild banner. As you can see, I have been pulling a bit too aggressively at this type of banner, so I have to reconsider my spending in regards to what I want to pull. So because I have EX Vinera and I haven't pulled for URL Helena, I was pulling for both previous guild banners, which obviously drained my savings, but I am already making my guild reserves back, so I'm not too worried about that. And similarly, you can get there's one guild banner for Carbuncle and one guild banner for the featured EX units. So that is Mashuri. Then I'd imagine that Ramada is here. No, Ramada is not boosted, and I'd imagine the same is for Niche. So yeah, Ramada and Niche are not boosted, so only Mashuri is. Not sure how I feel about EXing her. This round I am EXing Ramada because her kit is pretty good and she's my favorite unit. And she's pretty much a jack of all trades. If you consider Red Mage to be a magic jack of all trades, I consider Lancer a jack of all trades in regards to dealing damage, providing status effects, and in Ramada's specific case, she can be a magic tank, and she's a ranged damage dealer. So I think she's extremely versatile, and getting her to EX job will be an investment for my account. I'm still hoping to get like cost 100 Vinera, so I am saving my daily rare summon tickets. And I believe that is pretty much it for the summons. Let's move to the shop. What do we have this time around? Once it decides to load. So, there's nothing in the special shop that has any significance, no special deals this week. Now, the Chocolate Festival is interesting. This time around we get two free things. One is the Chocolate Festival medals, and the other one is the multi-raid restore. So we should be getting these once a day. In regards to using paid visual for Chocolate Festival, that is completely up to you. I did use the 10 tickets in the past because I really wanted to max certain vision cards, and that has worked well. However, depending on the situation of your account, this is something you might want to consider or pass on. Because my account is quite advanced, I will pass on purchasing tickets to expedite the growth of my units and vision cards. You can also get for 1000 paid visor the Flan Earrings +3. However, given that there is a raid, I think that I might want to build them and save 1000 paid visor, because that is a fair amount of money depending on where you live as well. The rest seems quite standard. I wouldn't spend any visor on any of these packs if it were me. Moving on, we have the Carbuncle shop banner, and this is going to help you expedite the growth of the vision card, and that is pretty much it. And we have the EX, how can I call this? EX facilitation shop, which features units and makes it easier for you to 99 to, let's say, reach the max level before EX for vision cards and units. And yeah, you might want to do this if you want to absolutely work on a unit and you decide that you wanted to EX one of these units today. That's going to be quite helpful. Moving on to, I believe this time around, we do have 3 times guild medals, so that's automatically set, which is quite nice. Duel, there's nothing worth mentioning. However, in Farplane, there's a couple of things we want to have a look. The first is the Beast Den. We have 3 Espers that can now reach level 3. One is Bomb, The other one is Diabolos, which I have already done. The other one is Carbuncle. So you can get Carbuncle, and where is it? Diabolos. Yeah, Diabolos Battle 2. And the bomb is somewhere here. So this time around, I'm only... Actually, bomb doesn't have a beast den because it's an inferior Esper, inverted commas. So you can get bomb. You can awaken bomb by just using the fire crystal and these gold awakening source stones, which I do not have for some reason. So I might consider EXing this guy, mostly because he can get extra man eater, and I think he's gonna get some fire attack as well. So that's gonna be quite beneficial to deal some extra damage. And I would really consider this guy for CM battles because he's only cost 20. So if you guys want to use stronger units and VC cards and save some of your allocated points for a decent Esper, I would strongly consider Bomb. Not because he's only cost 20, so I would strongly consider leveling this Esper. And who was the other one? Diabolos. So I have cards on Diabolos, and I'm going to focus on Dark Attack up. And because I'm using this Esper for Garvel and in the future Black Robe Witch Helena, I might focus on Light Eater as well because there's a lot of light units, and I still see a lot of light versus dark. I might consider going slash resistant plus 20 as well. Moving on, we'll go back to far plane. And you probably noticed that there's raids this time around. So with the raids, it's light demon enemy. So the raid incorporates defeating an enemy that is considered a demon. So you might want to use Demon Killer. And it's a light unit that is weak to dark and magic. It only has 10% slash attack resistance, so I've been just using my dark slash comp and having no issues at all with defeating this guy. Well, but then again, I'm a level 11. I can it just takes me 2 hits to get rid of him. In this raid, I am planning to get everything. So I'm lucky that the Brigandine is already done. I've got a +5 of it. I'm going to focus on the chocolate flan earrings because I think they're an extremely good piece of equipment, if I'm not wrong. They might increase evasion, might be wrong there, but I know that they were really sought after. And as a secondary, I will work on the platinum helm, just because it's another UR piece of equipment that'll be really useful with certain resistances. I think I will pick up Rainbow Vision Spheres and Rainbow Awakening Source Stones, and I will grab that Blossom of Paradise. Anything else, I'll consider extra. Okay, moving on. Am I missing anything else? I believe that is all for far playing. Yeah, we have books as well, and this time is Sword, Great Sword, and Axe. Okay, now important thing is a story. So we think this is gonna be the last section of interlude. So scene 3 pretty much leaves us with a pretty crazy cliffhanger for both sides of the stories that have been happening from scene 2. So I am keen to find out what's happening next. I'm not sure if there's gonna be another interlude. Just because this one is called Interlude - Book of Hatred, but I don't see a good way of connecting this interlude to part 2. So I'd imagine that we probably need to go another section of interlude before we fully go on to part 2. But that's just my take, and that is with my limited knowledge of JP in regards of the story side, because I don't want to spoil anything for myself. I'm particularly enjoying the story, so why would I want to look into what happens in the future? And like I mentioned before, we have 3 units that can reach EX this time around. One is Mish. Mish gets some pretty good upgrades to 2 of his skills. So I believe that Toad and where was it? Bio get an upgrade, which is pretty cool from memory. They get some extra status effects. And who was the other one? Mashery. Yes, Mashery gets some interesting heals, and she becomes a bit beefier. However, she's still a jack of all trades from my understanding. Look, she has a cleric, she has a monk, and she has black mage. So kind of a healer, like inferior healer, buffer, support slash physical damage unit, and she has black mage, which is mostly magic. And I believe some of her skills, let's have a look. She has some skills that where am I looking? Yeah, so she has a lot of physical skills as well, and it's gonna be hard really building her, I think. You might want to find your focus on how to use this unit and stick with that really. And my favorite unit, Ramada, I am planning to get her to EX, so I am going to work on getting her pink elemental Alchrist. This week is ice and water, so it's gonna be perfect. I'm just gonna unlock her EX and slowly build her, and I can use the mock shop to get her mind spheres, because if you guys don't know, I'll show you real quick in case you might not be aware. If we go to the mock shop, yeah, it's kind of sucks that you have to do more clicks than before. You have this toggle over here that changes the screen from unit shards to mind spheres. So how many MR mocks, how many MR medals do I have? Plenty. And I can just get 400 of her mind spheres with ease really. I don't think I need to spend gil either, so I'll try to get her to level 120. That attack that she has, level 120, that is 6 squares range attack, is pretty phenomenal, especially for an MR unit. It debuffs and it removes haste. It deals pretty good damage. So I am pretty keen to slaughter in, especially for class match battles and the new events that we're gonna get very shortly. These ones, I forgot the name in English. So yeah, I am building my entire roster for when this event comes out. Anyway, I think that is all that I wanted to discuss today. Thank you very much for tuning in. I think we'll resume our normal format from next Wednesday. And until then, I hope you guys take care and enjoy the new content. And until we meet again, have a good one. Bye for now.